Hey guys, I know it has been such a long time since I've made a video. I've been insanely busy. I am working, I'm doing an internship this semester, I'm also doing classes. It's just crazy. On top of that, I'm getting married in 3 months, which I can't even hardly think about, especially when I don't ever see my fiance because he is so far away and working even more than me. So I have actually been doing my internship though at Scare Tower. Oh, please don't mind my hair, it's been a long day. Scare Tower in Rexburg, there's a straw maze as well as the haunted house, and it is so awesome. I act there occasionally, and also I'm doing the makeup with my friend Sarah, so it's awesome. We just get to make up these freaky characters every night. But I don't get to do as much makeup on myself, and we have, these kind of set characters other than like our clowns and our zombies that don't change that much. So I definitely wanted to play with some more makeup before Halloween, and I reached out to my Facebook friends for some ideas. So today I'm making a video requested by Nadria Beal. It is a dark fairy makeup because she wants to do this for her Halloween costume. So I'm going to play with some ideas. At the same time, she's very dark complexioned and I'm very not. So I'm going to do something that fits my face, my complexion, just kind of play with it. And these makeups are great because you can use them and change them up on your own. If you want to change a shade of a color or whatever, I'll tell you what I'm using, but if you find cheaper stuff that you like, go for it. Props to you. So just some items that I will be using as an experiment tonight. I've already done a basic foundation corrective stuff. I'm going to be doing some intense eyeliner. I'm using my Maybelline Eye Studio pot of gel, which I love when I'm getting more intense than just like my usual daily eyeliner. For my lips, I'm going to be playing with a couple of different colors. One of these Nadria might remember. This is actually from the show Choir Days. It is Mary Kay in Berry Kiss, and it's a very fun kind of purpley color that I really like, and I know it looks fabulous on Nadria, so I figured I'd play with that. I also just got this black lipstick at Halloween City that just opened up in town, and I'm going crazy in there. I'm like, Halloween makeup stuff, it's great. So I'll play with that, as well as, of course, my 180 color eyeshadow palette, because dark fairies have intense eyes, right? So we're gonna play with some intense eyes. I also am not sure which of these I'm going to use, but I have some purple eyelashes. They're purple and sparkly, but they might be too glittery for a dark fairy. So I might do like one eye that and the other eye this very thick, fluttery eyelash. Okay, one other thing that I'm going to start with, just because this is an intense eye makeup and definitely don't want it running, especially if we're at a fancy party. I have the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter Duo Stick, and I actually really love the highlighter. The conceal's okay, it's a little bit too liquidy for me, I guess, but I really like the highlight because it's also kind of like a primer, so I can just get a little bit of that on there. Whoa. Looks fabulous, right? But primed, which is fabulous. And put away, kind of. My whole makeup thing is a mess, guys. It's kind of sad. Okay, so the next step is some eyeliner. I'm gonna start kind of thin. I'll thicken it up as I go, kind of play with the lines, do kind of an intense wing, and always have on hand, handy dandy Q-tips, because you get them a little bit wet, and quick corrector. Woo! Like there, I'm going to thicken it up a little bit more inside and wing it out. Gotta make the face. That cleans up a little bit of gunk, and it also swooshes up a little bit more for me because I am not good at eyeliner all the time. Fun fact. So now I'm going to play with some eyeshadow. I'm going to actually start with some kind of grayish black and just kind of smudge it out around the lash line, and also do a crease line in it that's going to be pretty dark and intense. So I'll just... I'm using an angled thin brush just to get that good precise line going. I have this problem where I have really tiny eyelids, thanks Dad. So sometimes it's harder for me to do some eye makeups and it really bugs me. But what's great is you can still, again, make it fit for your face. Blending always helps, and good luck. To fill in, I'm going to use a dark purpley red, I don't even know what color you call this. It's this one, and it's a little darker than that. This light made it very, very bright. So I'm going to kind of use that to fill in this middle section. Alright, and then just to get a little bit darker, I'm also going to use, this one doesn't come out of the palette so I can't show you as well, but it is a even deeper, darker red, or as my roommate and I have been calling it, wine. That's our voice, I don't know why, don't ask me why, but kind of a wine red color that will just kind of pop it a little more in the corner. This is another e.l.f. brush because it was like $1, which is the best ever. And they call it their eye crease brush, but it's kind of fluffy on the end all around. And so I use it to blend things. So I'm going to blend that black out first a little bit, so it looks a little more natural. And blend it kind of into the red then, and sweeping across in my eye so that the darkness stays on the outside corner kind of. Next, not sure exactly what I was going to use. Let's decide together. Well, I've already made this by the time you watch it, so I'll decide. I'm going to go with the color that was right above it, because this is how it goes, I guess. So it's still kind of red, but a little bit more pink. Sorry, I did not mean to flip you off. And I'm going to use that kind of on the inner corners of my eyes because it's a lighter color, and then I think I'm going to get a little light purpley out here. So this is giving me color all the way up to my eyebrows, which you can do if you want. You can go a little bit lighter up there. I'm actually going to accent it right now with my skinny angled brush with some white, just to kind of define my eyebrows a little more, make it pop. So then with a little more of that black gray color I used at the beginning, I'm going to go under my eyes now, kind of just starting in the middle and going out to join up with that wing, just to be smudgy in my lash line. Just a little bit. You can also extend your wing a little bit more there and blend it in. Go in and touch up the eyeliner a little bit just to make it a little bit darker, but now I know really well where my lines are going, so I can just trace over it easy. Now one thing that I would normally do if I was actually wearing this makeup out is especially for this dark fairy look, I'd probably wear my sclera contacts, you know, the black demon eye ones. If you wanted to see me with those in earlier, I made a video previous to this where I used those and did some fun makeup with it. However, like I say in that video, they're kind of hard to put in. You want to put them in before you start your makeup, and my eyes have been a little bit irritated lately with allergies and things, so I just didn't want to mess with that right now, which is actually a really good idea on my part. So, before I finish off my eyes, I'm going to go to my lips, and one thing that I decided, while this is dark and intense, it's not too much right now. I'm not doing any extra, I guess, frilly work, because you could come down with it, you can get that Maybelline Precise Pen thing, do some cool designs and things, but I really want the lips to pop with this makeup for me, because I think I like my lips and so I want to accentuate those right now, but then I will come back and do the eyelashes and then touch up the eyes a little bit more. So the way I'm going to play with my lips is kind of an ombre effect. So I'm actually going to use the black eyeliner pencil. I'm going to line my lips with it, just so I have a kind of dark outline, and then smudge a little bit of the black lipstick around it. But I'm not taking it all the way in because I still want that purple dark color in the middle. But this is going to help me kind of blend it, and I'll still get a good lip line. That's a good look. I'm walking out of the house like this. Girl. Lipstick. This is the Berry Kiss then. I'm going to fill in the rest of my lips with it first. Okay, so that still looks a little bit tacky, but that's where we can get some brushes and play with. So I have the color in, and I actually do want a little bit more of a matte effect with this anyway. So one thing you can do with that is put eyeshadow over it, because it will give it that powdered off, non-shiny look. So I'm going to find a similar color eyeshadow that matches the lipstick, and I'm going to use that also to help blend in the black. I'm also going to use a little bit more of that black color eyeshadow just to kind of, again, help with the blending. Just play with it till it works. I'm now going to move on to my eyelashes, and I think I'm just going to stick with the black ones at this point. Purple would be a little too much. And if I was really also going all out, I probably would have done some more contouring, just some darker, more rigid features, and possibly my eyebrows. But this is just for fun. Let's also see if I can open these eyelashes. I can. It's great. So again, these are the fluffy eyebrows. They're not eyebrows. Eyelashes. Now I can word speak. My word, these are so fluffy. Since these are a little more overwhelming than I first imagined, I'm going to punch up a little bit of my lower eyeliner. My hair has been in a tight ponytail all day. Let's fluff it up though and see if we can make this look a little more normal. Let's face it, it's not that normal. So, I think I'm gonna like this though. Yeah, ooh. If I get some good things in there, this could also be a good vampire look. Just a little bit dramatic in the eyes. Over dramatic in the eyes. You can punch up more of the color if you want. You can do the lips different colors. Get more of that contouring, everything. It's just a pretty intense look. And I think if I was wearing contacts, this would look even better. So, tell me what you think. Request something if you want. I'm gonna try and make more of these before Halloween to inspire you, hopefully. And if I really like the idea and really want to go all out for it, I might just put in contacts. So, comment below, share it with your friends, and happy Halloween.